Hey everyone, welcome back to the 6th Gear channel. Today's review is going to be really cool. We have a 2022 etransit 350 and medium roof, non-extended. Really cool, interesting vehicle, especially on the inside. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so here is a 2022 Transit 350 e-Transit, of course. It is electrified because you can see it's got the blue stripes there and it is plugged in. So one cool thing with Ford is you can see here there's an indication showing how charged up it actually is. Now this is a level 2 charger and you can get into a level 3 by pushing this part down, and you can actually equip the level 3 charging there. But this is a level 2, so it's plugged in. Right now it's only at 89%, but it's almost done. Now looking around the Transit, you can see it has some parking sensors here as well. You get the halogen headlights, and all the electrification is underneath as well, computer and that kind of thing. But it looks like a normal Transit from the front, nothing too crazy. Let's take a look underneath the hood to see what it has there. So underneath the hood of the e-Transit, we have a 68 kilowatt hour battery. So as you can see here, a lot of the computer components are here, and then the battery is just over there, but it's very empty here. The range on this is about 126 miles, so about 202 kilometers. Equivalent to horsepower numbers, you are looking at 266 horsepower and 317 pound-feet of torque. Now this is a single speed transmission, so it's not a 10-speed, 6-speed or whatever. It is a single speed, and usually that is typical with electric cars. But that is it, and it is in a rear-wheel drive setup. That's all. Let's take a look around the Transit. Okay, so taking a look around the Transit, we can see here that this is a medium roof, no extended back end, but it's a medium roof. It's pretty big. I would probably be able to stand in there. I'm about 5'10", but it is a nicely equipped Transit, especially it being a 350. Now we'll start here with the tire size. These are nice tires. They're on Continental Van Contact tires. The tire size is 235 65 R16s, and it does come with the hubcap that you can place on top of it to make the rim look a little bit better. Now it does look like a normal Transit. There's nothing too crazy that would stand out to me on the sides. The mirrors are standard mirrors. They aren't really extended as well. Like, you can get optional extended mirrors for towing if you need to. But we have the cargo door here on the side, and if we open that up, side door, and we can see that this one does not really have any optional equipment, so no divider, no bottom liner, but it is pretty tall for a medium roof. Even high roofs are a little bit better, obviously, if you're going to be storing a little bit taller things. But for the most part, this is what comes with the medium roof. So I'll show you a little bit there. The wheelbase on this one is 136. So it's pretty big. It just depends on what you're going to be using it for. You also get some interior lighting as well, which is a nice option. Now I'm going to close this up and show you how Transit looks from the side, so you can get an idea of size. So not too bad, no extended and medium roof. This is pretty much it for the side. Let's take a look at the rear of the Transit. Okay, so looking at the Transit here in the back, we can see it's obviously an electric Transit. You got e-Transit on the side, got the recovery hook at the bottom as well, and then a rear view camera at the top. Now if we open the back here, we can see that this does extend more, so you can have it unlock and pretty much go like open all the way. Like, look how amazing that is with the Transit. Like, you can have the door open all the way, and you can put as much as you can in here. Now if you also go open this on the side, you can do the same thing. So you just unlock it here, really easy to do, and it doesn't really hit the side of the vehicle because you've got the bump stops there at the bottom. Now look at that entry point. You have tons of room, and it's very easy to access in and out. It's pretty low, it's not too high, so it's easy to get in and out. You don't really need any tailgate step or anything like that on the F-150s or the F-Series trucks. But that is it when you open the doors. Now if we shut the doors, all we do is we grab them, and that will connect automatically there, and we just shut it just like that. But I just want to show you and get a glimpse of what it looks like with the doors open and closed. That's it for the back, guys. Let's take a look at the newly redesigned interior for the e-transit. All right, so taking a look at the cockpit of the e-transit, looks like a normal transit. Door panels all plastic, nothing too crazy. You got your window controls, mirror controls, light controls, your parking brake, and then some cup holders down here. To release the hood, there's the latch right here. Another cup holder here. A lot of places to put stuff, even up here too, which we'll get into. But the one cool thing is the screen in the center, which we'll go over. It's Ford's new Sync 4, but redesigned for the Transit. The seats also are nice and plush. You don't have that divider there, so you can recline the seat a little bit more, but they are pretty nice, and the material's okay. It doesn't seem like it's too stiff, but it looks good for what it is. That's it. Before we hop in, let's take a look at the interior. Okay, so hopping into the Transit, electric e-transit. So as you can see, we have some decent things here. Cruise control, we have lane keeping assist over on this side. These controls are for your front infotainment. As we can see here, we can kind of hit OK, and we can kind of go through the different settings there. Now, it's weird because it's an electric car, so you don't see RPMs. You just see your power percentage there, and then how fast you're going. We're almost at a full charge as well. And that's pretty much it for the center here. Like I was mentioning to you before, we got some storage up at the front here. As we see people throw, especially tradespeople, you throw all your paperwork in there, and you got some nice slots to put your stuff, and it's a little bit more organized. We do have a cup holder over there too as well. Some more slots to put stuff, more cup holders, just more areas to put stuff. Now, this is the one cool thing about a Transit, because usually when you get into these vehicles, it's like the entertainment sucks, but this is beautiful. This is a nice interior package, and this is Sync 4, but it's got a really different design compared to other vehicles that Ford has. So this is the home screen. You have your settings here, which you can click and go through your settings as well. The vehicle settings, hotspot, you can add all that stuff as well. If we hit home, it goes back to this screen here. You can add your phone for Bluetooth. You got climate control. It's not dual zone, but you have that. And you got your apps, your features. So if we go to features here, we have different drive modes if we'd like on the Transit. So you got eco, slippery, and wet. Nice little animation there. Access here, departure and comfort, charge settings. Basically see when you want to charge. If you're at 100% at this time, it tells you at 3:31 you'll be at 100%. Charge locations, departure and comfort, that kind of thing. So we can go back here. Gives you just a nice little area for your free features depending on what you want to select when charging. You have your obviously climate control down here, and we have navigation. So if we click nav, it will make it bigger. So I like the setup on this one. It looks nice. It looks easy to play with. Your modes also are down here. So once you click them, you can basically select. So hit it, and then you can go to eco. You can go to slippery, just to help with traction, of course. You have max defrost, and then this here, I'm sure will cancel the screen. So you can hit that and cancel it. Looks like here, if we click, it has parking sensors, of course, which you can take those off if you'd like. This is the new dial here. You also get a really nice rear view camera. So when you put it in reverse, you can see here that the camera takes up the whole screen. USB 12 volts and a cup holder as well. You have some area here to basically put stuff if you need to. And that is pretty much it. At the top here, there's so much headroom. You have the visors here that are massive. You got some light controls up here. This here will turn on all the lights on the Transit to help you see it at nighttime. And that is it, guys. I just wanted to give you a little review of the Transit since I got one in. I will show you the price once we go outside, but as for the interior, I think they did a good job, especially with the screen. It's a little bit different, so that's nice. But let's go over the price, and I'll give you my final thoughts of this this Transit. Okay, so since the window sticker was kind of taken off here, I'll show you what this Transit has. So this is in Canadian dollars. Total, so right here we got a 2022 350 medium roof cargo rear-wheel drive Transit, 148 wheelbase, and electric motor, 1-speed transmission. We can see here all the options that are no charge. Of course, it seems here that they charge you $400 for cruise control and $100 for 2 extra keys, because I guess people may lose their keys more. A reverse sensing system, which is a good option, and the 253-degree opening door, which I showed you in the back. Now that brings us to a total MSRP of $68,365, which is not too bad for what this is, since you're not going to put any gas in it. So really cool. But that is it for the Transit, guys. Let me know what you think, and we will see you in my next video. Cheers.